Oh, can you talk a little bit about your experiences on the Harry Potter films and your role?
What would you like to know?
Did you have a good time doing it?
Well, it's an extraordinary experience. You know, there isn't anything to compare it to. When I said I would do it, there were only 3 books, so didn't quite know what any of us were letting ourselves in for. And to realize that, after the 3rd film, we sort of got it organized a bit so that I and the other adult characters were, on average, I suppose, I was doing 7 weeks a year on each film in a bunch, so that I had 45 weeks doing other things, you know, directing in the theater or being on stage 6 months here in New York in Private Lives and making other movies like Sweeney Todd or Love Actually. So every year there'd be this 7 weeks of buttoning up all those buttons and putting on the wig and going, all right, okay, let's see where I am. And meanwhile, not quite noticing that these 3 people had gone from 12 to 22. So I think I'm still trying to process that experience. It was, during that period, computer graphics grew up. So when we started, we were on locations. By the time we finished, we were on a piece of grass out the back with a big stadium of lights because they could invent anything and put it around us. So the physical life of doing the films changed drastically during that period. Never mind just watching them grow up. And you're kind of thinking, I guess they've been through puberty somewhere here. And you can't quite treat them as 12-year-olds anymore. And fighting for process for them because, you know, whereas I was 7 weeks, they were 52 weeks. And so, you know, you were praying that they were having some sort of normal life. And it's a miracle that the 3 young actors came out of it sane. And in a way, they're all just like their characters. So that was, you know, it's sort of no accident that Emma winds up making a feminist speech at the UN. It was a unique experience, and I wouldn't have missed anything for it. And I'm proud of the fact that we all took it dead seriously. And, you know, there was no messing about. Well, there was a little bit. Yeah, we had to laugh sometimes. Mm-hmm. But there was a lot of work to be gotten through every day. But, you know, amazing work by Stuart Craig, the production designer. I never stopped being fascinated by picking up my wand and poking the wall just to check that it really was polystyrene because it looked like a real castle. Incredible skill sets around you everywhere.